Hello, Shell Point. Welcome to Shell Point today. I'm Dan Philgreen, and we are coming to you today from the Village Church, and the LifeQuest exposition is going on here. And we thought it'd be fun to come and do the show over here in the middle of it all. With me today is Beth Crenshaw, our volunteer coordinator, and Dora Robbins, our on-site program coordinator, and Melody Desolé from the Legacy Foundation. The Legacy Foundation, which is there to help you with any kind of, many kinds of financial and money-related issues, and is helping all of you feel safe and secure when it comes to those kinds of things, right, Melody? Absolutely. Very good. Well, we're glad to have you here today. And it is the LifeQuest thing. I noticed when I came in, I noticed immediately some free food as you walk in. That was kind of nice. You can see behind me here, there's the Rehab has brought their balance machine over here. And that seems to be a real popular item. What's that all about, Dora?
It screens for fall risk according to your age, and it's pretty interesting.
So there's lots of cool things that you can check out here that relate to your LifeQuest goals, or maybe helping you make your LifeQuest goals. What did you see?
Oh, the salon is here. They've got a lot of neat samples,
freebies,
from products, freebies, which are always fun.
Yeah.
I think they're doing some massage as well, so that'll be kind of nice if you're stressed out or a crink in your neck.
Yeah. What'd you guys check out?
Oh, I saw some fire alarm smoke detectors over there, so don't be late, check the date, right? Is that how
all right.
it goes?
That's right. That's how it goes.
It's a good way to be healthy.
And we checked out all the chocolate.
The chocolate,
Yeah,
absolutely.
There is a slight admission, I did have one Dove peanut butter chocolate.
You, Melody, a chocolate?
I
Oh,
grabbed a banana too. Potassium.
That's healthy.
so lots of great stuff to do here. And we're going to be going around and checking some of it out later in the show and giving you a little bit of a review of what was available here. So today we've got some great things going on. Dora, we're going to just hit some highlights. I hear there's a one-woman show going to be happening.
There is. This show is brought to you by, her name is Damaris Peters Pike, and she's a one-woman show. She kind of, let me put it this way. She shows us her knowledge of music by dramatizing women in music. She actually started in like 1988, and she's been in 10 different states. She's even been to France, and she plays in front of audiences from 25 people to 1,200 people.
All right.
That sounds interesting.
Oh, great.
It is.
Yeah.
It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then I hear we got another musical thing, with several musical things going on. What's the
do.
next one?
The next one is going to be America the Beautiful, and this is by Susan and Jim. It's on the 19th, and they do a lot of musical, patriotic music. Yep. Should be a lot of fun.
And kind of, I understand some stories behind the songs.
There are
and
stories
these kind
behind
of
the
things.
songs,
So
yep.
it's not just music. It's
Nope.
it's
It's a little
kind of
bit
a whole show.
Yeah, a little
Very
bit
good.
of acting too.
Where will that be?
That one is at the Grand Cypress.
Okay.
And it is on January 19th, 7 p.m.
Okay.
All right. Now, remember a few years back, 17 years to be precise, there was this thing that they were calling Y2K, right?
Yes.
We all thought that the computers are going to melt down, all the lights
Yep.
are going to go off, and everything was going to be... Well, it didn't quite happen.
No, it didn't. No,
But a lot has happened since then with computers.
It has.
And we got a thing about that coming up.
We do. As a matter of fact, Mike Peterson is going to be here, and he is going to take us on a trip through the past, down memory lane, and he's going to give us a brief history of computer technology from when he first started here 15 years ago.
And that's Mike Peterson from Computer Medics.
It is.
And they're the folks that are available to help people with computers, fixing them and
Yep.
putting them together and so forth.
Yes.
All right, he's been here numerous times before.
He has been here a lot. He's here once a month, actually.
Yeah. Okay, well, great.
He'll be
Well, that
here.
sounds interesting. Probably the guys will like that, I hope.
Yeah, they will.
And
All right, now that's some of the highlights this week. On Channel 14, 3 buttons up on your remote control, you can have a complete listing in the daily reminder, what we're calling the daily reminder of all the events that are happening today, as well as your menus in the restaurants. So check out Channel 14 for an exhaustive listing. But after these highlights, there's some things that go on all the time, like in that daily reminder, and a lot of them happen down in the tunnel
They do.
there in the administrative circle and
Yeah.
our cool tunnel that we have.
The Creativity Tunnel.
Creativity Tunnel, yes.
Yes.
So what's going on down there?
What we started this season, Dan, was we had the photo studio, the art studio, and the train room all open to the public on Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
At the same time,
Correct.
for convenience.
Very convenient,
yeah.
yes, from 1:30 to 3:30. And they've got some specials going on this month. So the photo studio has, their display is called My Best Photograph.
Okay.
So they've got about 20 of their photo club members that have each picked what they think is
Now,
their
normally
best photograph.
it's one person's entire collection of stuff.
Right,
This
that's
time
what
it's
it's
a little
been.
different.
So it's a little
Okay.
bit different. So it'll be a little bit a different taste of everything. So we've got from animals to people and
But
things.
the very, very
So-
best of everybody's work.
Yes, what they think is the
Fantastic.
best. So that's
Yeah.
kind of neat. And then the art studio has a display that's called Portraits. So that's new for January down in the art studio.
right.
And of course, the train room is always there, and they're busy and a lot of fun. They've got a neat feature this year. So,
right.
yeah.
You have something you want to weigh in on, Dora?
The art studio.
Yeah.
Some of their art is beautiful.
It is.
Beautiful.
We have
Yeah.
some amazingly talented folks
Yes,
here.
they do.
Yeah,
Yes. Yep.
Really beautiful stuff.
Certainly do.
All right. Well, also not exactly in the tunnel, but kind of down there in the underworld of
And
the
around the
administrative
corner.
buildings, we have the Legacy Foundation.
We do. And if you're not familiar with where the Legacy Foundation is, it's right next to the Manatee Room outside of the tunnel, like you said. And you had also mentioned political and the start of a new year in Y2K. But we have a new president coming up here soon. And regardless of political affiliation, we're all wondering about market outlook.
Yes, absolutely.
So through our Wall Street series through the Academy, we do have a seminar coming up here on Wednesday, January 18th. It's going to be Jason Scoggins and David Moreland from UBS Wealth Management. So you definitely don't want to miss that. You want to sign up for that. It's at 10:15 in the Social Center. So regardless with party affiliation, you do want to know what the outlook is for 2017.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Melody. Appreciate that.
And I think Melody's got something else coming up.
Yes, it is called the 2017 Celebration, and our residents received this invitation in their mailboxes. And what the Legacy Foundation is asking them to do is to find this response card located in their invitation, and they would send that back to us, choosing which seating they want, whether it's the 245 or the 645, and whether they require one or two tickets. They would send that into the Legacy through internal mail, and we send back tickets for this event. And it is Friday, January 27th. And we have some great entertainment. We have great speakers coming in. It's going to be a lovely time for anyone who's involved in this.
Thank you, Melody. We'll see you
Thanks,
later.
Melody.
Thanks for coming by. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Good, good. Welcome.
Thank you.
So you got the right shirt on. You got
I
the
know.
I know,
yeah.
she's got the uniform, today's uniform.
So, you know, there's probably a lot of folks who've been involved with LifeQuest and had their goals and are going after this thing, but there's also a lot of folks who've joined Shell Point in the recent past and might not really know what the whole LifeQuest thing is about. Why don't you give us a once-over here about what all of this is about today?
Okay, sure, Dan. That's actually a great question. We have so many residents right now that are involved in LifeQuest. They've signed up to be a part of it. They've received their yellow t-shirt, but we also have a group of residents that are brand new. I just spoke to a couple that they're moving in April. So I explained to them what LifeQuest is and why we hold this every year. LifeQuest is a way of sort of building your life, your Shell Point life, up. For instance, all of our dimensions of LifeQuest here, all 6 dimensions of wellness are represented in color-coded today. And LifeQuest is all about kind of pulling from each dimension and having a balanced Shell Point life. And
Yeah,
incorporating.
holistic, really. I mean, holistic
Absolutely.
is the word that I think of.
You know, it's interesting because I just told this couple in my personal life, if you look at your life in what you like, I would say I'm very physically active. I'm involved in my church, but one of my personal LifeQuest goals is to be a little more active in my community. You know,
Okay.
one of my 2017 New Year's resolutions is to be a little more active in my community and volunteer for my HOA, my homeowners association,
Okay.
get on that board and just be a little more active in that way. And that's very similar like Shell Point residents. If they're
Yeah.
not really physically active, if you're kind of lacking in that area, this is one way to expand and say, you know what can I do to increase that part of my life? Well, you can attend these health connection classes. You can go to some fitness classes, start some personal training. But that's really what LifeQuest is all about. Looking where you are right now and moving to Shell Point as a retiree, if you will, you know, building your life and expanding in all of the 6 dimensions of wellness.
Well, great. And a lot of all those dimensions kind of overlap, and some activities touch on 2 or 3 or more of those dimensions, but kind of helps to just have those categories to focus and see like, well, hey, maybe it would be cool to do more of this thing over here or
And
whatever.
They've made it easy here with the different colors that are representing each one of the
Absolutely,
dimensions. Yeah.
absolutely. And Dan, like you were saying, they overlap. Well, Dora here, she organizes and programs for our on-site activities
Right.
and social functions, such as our fall dance and our spring dance. And Bev Chanley, she does our off-site programming, and she focuses a little more on the nature and natural environment aspect. So if you're really social and you want to expand on that natural environment, we have Ding Darling here, we have Crow, we have CGT kayaks and the Calusa Blue Way that you can go over and check out too.
All right, well, great. Well, thanks for coming by, Michelle.
Well, thanks
we
for having
really
me.
appreciate you
I appreciate it.
giving us a little bit of the lowdown. So that's going to be it for our introductory segment today. We want to encourage you once again to check out Channel 14 for your complete listings of activities for today and menus, and you'll see everything you might want to participate in there. And think about your LifeQuest goals. It's a good time of the year to do that. Thanks for joining us today.